Now that we have reached 13,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a titanium white octane when the channel reaches 14,000 subscribers. To enter, all you have to do is join the Discord server linked in the description down below and subscribe to the channel. But anyway, good luck to everyone who is entering, and let's get into the video. Before we head into the video, I'd like to give a shout out to the brand new sponsor on the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is a great way to buy Rocket League items and credits on any platform at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Make sure to check out the website using the top link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to suggest some ways that you can make some profit in Rocket League Season 8, even with a dead market, because the market hasn't really been that active recently. It's quite difficult to trade, but there are a lot of people, most likely you, if you're watching this video, who want to trade but are just finding it too difficult. So I'm going to suggest some ways that will hopefully make you some profit. So the first thing you want to do is load up rlinsider.gg. This is where basically all traders check the prices of their items. You can check the prices on all platforms. But the one thing I do want to take a look at is the trending last 24-hour section right at the very top. And most of the items in this section are going to be high in demand. Now, the items that you want to be mainly focusing on trading with is the items that are in high demand, and this is basically because a lot of people are going to be looking for these items in particular, meaning once you buy them for maybe under minimum price, it's easier to sell them on because more people are looking for them. So if you've got a random black market, for example a pink trigon, it's got a really low demand, so even if you do pick up this item for below the minimum price on Xbox, pink trigon is 400 to 500. Even if you pick it up for 200 credits, which is 200 credits below the minimum value, you're still going to struggle to sell it, meaning you might not make the profit even though you have bought it for 100 credits below minimum price. Whereas if you buy a painted octane for maybe 100 credits below the minimum value, so less than the trigon, you're still able to make more profit because the octane is in high demand. Loads of people are looking for painted octanes. It's a really good high demand, good looking car as well. So a lot of people are looking for painted octanes, especially titanium white, and that is why it's usually at the start of the trending last 24 hours. But if you scroll along, you've got loads of different painted octanes in there. And basically all the painted octanes are going to be high in demand, apart from burnt sienna. Burnt sienna can be a little bit tricky because it's the least demanded item, or the least demanded paint rather, in the game. Basically it's just the worst paint, so not a lot of people are looking for that. But painted octanes, painted phoenix, painted zombers, painted dracos, interstellar mainframe, dueling dragons, dissolver, those are the items you want to be focusing on because they are in the trending last 24-hour section. But you also do want to be careful with this because there are some items that are in the trend in last 24-hour section, but not because they're easy to sell and buy, but it is because maybe they're in the item shop, maybe they're going down a load, so people want to check up on the item, see how much it's going down by, see if it's easy or if it's a good idea to pick it up or not. So basically, right now when this video is out, I do believe there is a butterflies gold explosion in the item shop, and that is why the butterflies is in the trending last 24 hours, because people just want to track how much it's going down and just see what the price is doing since it's been in the item shop. So if you're looking at this trending last 24-hour section and you're not sure if an item is easy or hard to sell, basically what you've got to do is download RL Garage or RL Trading Post from the App Store if you haven't already. RL Garage is also a website, so you can just search it up on any search engine. But basically, search up what people are paying for a certain item. For example, search up butterflies. People aren't paying near minimum price just because it's in the item shop, so it's going to be going down. But also, if there's only like 2 posts in the last few days for a certain item, then you know that item isn't going to be that easy to sell. But if you search up a white octane, you can tell it's really easy to sell just because there's so many posts, maybe 5 posts per hour. So that just tells you that there's loads of people looking for that particular item. Whereas if you search up some random painted limited from a rocket pass, unless it's actually decent, like grip stride, just a random one, a floppy fish, not a lot of people are going to be looking for that item, and you can see just because of the lack of posts searching for that item. In my recent Nothing to Something video, when I finished buying the Phoenix set, I was actually able to underpay for a lot of Phoenix, and I was able to do this really easily, so you might be able to do this as well. Maybe underpay around 150 to 200 credits per painted Fennec, and you can do this by listing up posts on RL Garage or RL Trading Post. I'll show them on the screen just so you know exactly how to sort of form them. But yeah, just say maybe have 150 credits below the minimum value. Maybe put in the title they're hard to sell as well, just maybe so people are a little bit more encouraged to sell to you. But yeah, you can do this with Octanes, Phoenix, even mainframes if you want, Dissolver, just all of the items that I've said so far that are high in demand, and also any other items that you think would be decent just from looking at the trending from last 24-hour section. Another thing I do want to mention is that this method mainly works with Octanes and Standards, in my opinion. Try it out, see what works for you. Phoenix are a little bit hard to sell right now anyway, so maybe avoid them, but definitely Octanes. Octanes are always going to be in high demand. Standards, some paints are a little bit hard to sell. I did have a little bit of trouble selling Sky Blue and Crimson, but yeah, you should just do. You'll be able to sell them anyway. Just make sure you're buying them for below the minimum value, so you should be fine with those. And yeah, basically this video was just covering the high demand items, so how to get profit quickly. There are also other methods that you can use with low demand items where people struggle to sell the item, so they just quick sell it to you massively below the minimum value. I've done this a few times in my Nothing to Something videos where basically I've bought painted wheels, like painted tunicas, painted dices for maybe 800 to 1000 credits below the minimum value, and it's taken me days or weeks to sell. But eventually I do get that 800 or 1000 credits profit. Now this is usually done with bigger inventories, because if you've got a small inventory and you buy an item for maybe 800 credits, even if you're making around 1000 credits profit on it, it might take you about a week to sell, and basically you're making no progress throughout that entire week until you sell the item, because it is worth your entire inventory. Hopefully that makes sense. But basically, if you have a small inventory, don't spend all your credits on one item. Basically just don't put all your eggs in one basket, because it could also backfire if you can't sell that item, and then you might be set back to square one, and then you've got to start all over again. And starting a Nothing to Something is definitely not the easiest thing to do. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy this video. Please do let me know down below what you thought if you want more of these videos. But I'm definitely going to be doing more lucky moments, also blind trading. I enjoyed that before, so we'll do more of those videos. Tournament crate openings, definitely more of them coming soon. I can't speak. Trade up videos, also some more of those on the way, but they're a little bit difficult because they cost so much. But I'm going to be working on a new Nothing to Something very soon, working up with the Phoenix set to the next item. So hopefully, or that will be the most updated Nothing to Something series, probably on YouTube. So you might be able to use those tips, make some profit of your own, because the outdated Nothing to Something series aren't great because they just don't really show an accurate representation of what the market is doing. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed the content that I've been pumping out recently. I'm trying to sort of get out a trading guide once every week. We might do another like 15-minute video, a whole trading guide going over loads of different things. Yeah, hopefully you were able to make a little bit of profit with the tips that I've given you today. But that is going to be it from me. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace out.